Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of Portfolio Manager Coding Session. We will continue working on this. What we were doing so far is we were mm, arranging the code of the big trading project, specifically the trading bot, because we are going to be reusing or we want to reuse that code for the portfolio manager, at least some of the layers uh, that we have there. So instead of fully forking and duplicating the code, I'm making an effort of moving the common code to a common place that we're going to call the simulation project. And from there, the trading bot is going to use it and the portfolio bot is going to use it. So we've been doing this for the last few episodes. Um, so today I'm going to continue. I started at the simulation module. Let's switch to the code. Okay, here I started here at the simulation module. Then I also from here we got the simulation functions. So these are all reusable functions that we can use. All this, both at the trading bot simulation and at the portfolio bot simulation. The other thing that I did was this trading records. That was also a module that produces the output of the simulation. And so I extracted this also into trading output records functions. So here we have this function that is generalized. Now we can use it at both places. And that means that this trading records is minimal, right? So the next thing I'm gonna do, now that I have this guy and this guy, they're the ones that worry me most. I'm going to start going down the stack, and down the stack we have this trading output. Okay, trading output is a module that loads into the simulation the output. You know that simulation, these kind of bots, the trading bot and the portfolio bot, are going to be running on a loop. The main loop is usually 1 minute, but it depends on the time frame that you're running. So every minute we have to load not only all the data dependencies, but also we load into memory all the output that we already have produced so that we can append information to that output. We can read it and append to that output. Okay, so yeah, so this module is the one who reads the information and upload it, and it also the one who save it into disk, right? So let's see if that is, we can generalize this, and if we can, then we don't need to replicate it at the portfolio manager. So will just read the code a little bit and see what is going on here. So in the middle, it loads the information, runs the simulation, and saves the data. Well, the functions to write the files is not really here, and the model seems quite minimal to me. Um, I wouldn't mind duplicating this stuff because it's quite minimal. It's just reads here the data, run the simulation, and writes the data. So it's quite simple, it's quite minimal, which is great because I didn't expect that it would be already ready to go. So the one that is one layer below this, the one executing this guy, is trading process. Okay. So let's go to trading process and see how big is this guy. Okay, it doesn't seem to be that big. And let's check it out to see what it's actually doing. Before I forget, I need to be sure that I don't have uncommitted changes because I'm going to start changing this stuff soon. Um, so this is the trading process. Okay, that's how I'm handling with the process daytime. Makes a heartbeat, session heartbeat. Okay, process single file, market files, and maybe there was a daily file somewhere. So I'm looking because here there is also a loop. You see here a do. When we are in daily files, we are going to loop through all the daily files. Okay. We are on market files. We are going to just not be inside this loop. So my guess is that the bot, the portfolio bot, is going to do exactly the same stuff, but still I don't know if I would generalize this. Here is the call to the output model, trading output, which in turn runs the simulation. So what we need to do at the portfolio bot is also, we are going to modify the way this works in the sense that we need some of this, we need all this stack not to be loaded and unloaded again and again, because at any time we will be receiving requests from the trading bots. So we need the simulation to run no. Now that I'm thinking, it can be unloaded because we are going to synchronize it. We're going to synchronize. We cannot run the portfolio manager and we cannot run the portfolio manager and the trading bots unsynchronized at the simulation level, because if we are at a back test and the portfolio manager runs and is at candle 10, and then I run the bot that is in candle 1, when it asks a question, the portfolio manager is going to answer with information of the future in relation to the trading bot. So we need these guys to be exactly at the same candle. So what that means is that if I run candle 1 at the portfolio manager, then I have to send a message to the trading bot and say, hey, you can move to candle 1. And once you're there, you can ask me questions. And when you're done, you tell me you're done. And when all my managed bots are done, then I move to candle 2. And then everybody can move to candle 2. And then everybody can ask questions. Then when everybody's done, then I move to candle 3. That means that if we are in a back test, we're going to go all through the candles of the day until we get to the last candle. And when all the trading bots finish the last candle, they will go to sleep or they will do another loop, main loop. The portfolio manager will do another main loop. Everything goes to restart in the next day if needed, if it is daily files. And if we are trading live, whoever arrives to one candle, if it is a trading bot, they will wait for portfolio manager to arrive to that candle. And when it signals that it is at the current candle, at the current last candle of the market, then they are all going to process within that window and they are all going to go to sleep. So that means that with that synchronization process, the bot itself is going to work exactly. All the infrastructure below the simulation, including the simulation, is going to work exactly as the trading bots. It's not that it doesn't have to go to sleep or it has to update information while the others are awake and this is going to be no. It will work exactly the same, which is good, is perfect. So there's no change to be made. That's my conclusion. There's no change to be made. We just need this synchronization mechanism. And once we have that, we will have this working. We will have this working. Okay? So, my guess is that I'm not going to generalize this, even though we're going to duplicate these 300 lines. Well, this is like let me check it out for the last time. Okay, so for now, I'm not going to do anything with this guy. So, what this means is that we are ready to move the changes I made in the previous episodes to the trading bot itself. Okay, so that's what we're going to use this episode for. So let me get, because here we are at task server 2, I will get another guy of this, another Visual Studio Code. Okay, so here I'm going to undo all this. And I'm going to load the portfolio manager stack here. Okay, portfolio management, task server, bot modules. Okay, so not the session, but we will need the process. We will need the output. We will need the simulation, and we will need the records. Okay, so the process, I didn't touch it, but I'm not 100% sure that this is compatible with what I have on the task server, because this was forked, I don't know when, and probably there were changes here. So I'm going to make a quick test I'm going to copy this into here, save it, and check the differences here. Just to see if I see something like strange. This looks just, well, like a simple refactoring. So we will undo this. No changes. Okay. So the next guy is the process, or not the output. So the output has a few changes. So let's check it out. Here there is something that there is not at the other one. This also. And there are less properties here. So I believe that I'm going to refactor this again. I'm going to refactor this again with trading portfolio. Trading portfolio. So let's see how it looks like now. Okay, algorithmic portfolio should be replaced by portfolio management. So there seems to be a typo here. So that's okay. So why we have okay, so this is good because this was a refactoring that I made. But why this one? Trading. Didn't I change this trading? Only Okay, then portfolio management or algorithmic portfolio. I need to change it by this. Okay, so this is a typo. This is something that I changed the name, which is good. This is new and this is new. This was already there. I removed. Hold on. Write output files is a function that I removed. Output dataset map is not here. Output dataset map is here. No. Okay, it seems that it's not needed anymore. Exchange with comma, exchange without comma. Okay, this looks good to me. So I'm going to update it. I'm going to check again this trading process because I'm not sure that I check it well. So let's check it again. I don't want to spend an hour debugging something that is not working because of a refactoring. Okay, look at this. This is an example. I removed the name portfolio engine to call it just engine so that it can be used at more abstract functions. So what I'm going to do is to refactor this again. So algorithmic trading. Okay, we'll reuse this stuff. Algorithmic trading, portfolio management. And algorithmic trading, portfolio management. Then trading with portfolio and trading with portfolio. And let's check the differences. Okay, much less good. So here we have portfolio engine, and now we call it engine. The same portfolio engine, trading system. Okay, we need to rename portfolio. Capital. Or trading by portfolio. Okay, so this is good and this is good, and this is a typo, and this is a typo. This is also a typo, and this is also a typo. So now we are good. Okay, now we're good. Now we go up to the portfolio simulation and we grab the trading simulation. Okay, so this was very much reduced, 240, 252 lines, and this one is huge, almost 700 lines. So let's go here too. Okay, so we'll do the refactoring here. This, nothing to refactor there. Trading by portfolio. No. We need first this. Then this. Then this for this. Then this for this. And then this for this. Okay, and pretty much that's it. So now these two guys are equal. They are equal and they are minimalistic as far as I can see. Okay. So here obviously there are going to be a lot of changes because this was minimized and a lot of stuff has been removed. Like all this. So now we can update this guy and we'll get into portfolio records. Okay, portfolio records was also minimized. So we get trading records. That is just this stuff. Okay, so we'll go through our refactoring again. Algorithmic trading is portfolio management. This is this, but there is nothing. So trading is portfolio. Trading is portfolio. And trading is portfolio, but there is nothing. And here there is also nothing of this. Okay, so this looks good. This looks good. So that means that that means that we can save this file too. Okay, so we have all the stack now up to here. Um, we have all the stack up to here. I will check on the trading side. Simulation functions we don't need. These trading functions, there will be adjustment to make at the, for example, trading records. Okay, at the simulation of the portfolio bot, there might be things to change. We will figure that out when we try to run it. But yeah, so let me check a few other stuff. The trading system. This trading system is for trading bots, although it seems that it's going to be reused. What I'm thinking if I should move this into the other guy, but these have changes related to communicating with the portfolio manager, and I don't think we need those stuff that is related to broadcasting signals and asking the portfolio manager itself. So it's okay if we keep the current version of that we have at the portfolio manager. So, oh my god, I didn't switch to. I'm recording the video without showing the code. Um, okay, so we'll leave this video here. I think that what we have done now is just making sure that the stack of the portfolio bot is what we need. That is the portfolio process, portfolio output, portfolio simulation, and also the records are an exact copy refactor from the current trading bot. So from there, we will start modifying. Most likely the portfolio process and output is going to stay just like that. The portfolio simulation, we are going to adapt it so that it goes in sync with the trading simulation. Portfolio records, no need to touch that. And the portfolio, it seems it will have its own trading system or portfolio system. And we don't know about the engine. Or this one that is called portfolio manager that replacing the stages. That is where we are actually going to be processing the request. So we have a clear picture now. At the next episode, what I'm going to do is that um, we're going to run this just to make ourselves sure that this is running. Okay, we're going to run this, and once we can run it and we are sure that everything is running, then we will start coding the synchronization mechanism. Okay, and that synchronization mechanism is almost everything we need, because once that is done, we will be able to allow the trading bots to talk and ask a portfolio manager whatever they want to ask within the context of one single candle. Everybody synchronized at that candle. Okay, so we'll leave this one here, and when we come back, we're going to move into the task of running this stuff and making sure that the simulation runs and that there is no problem. Once we are there, we move into coding the synchronization. And once we are there, we're going to be able to code the request from the trading bots and the answers from the portfolio manager. Okay, so this is the path we're following. Hope you like it. Sorry for not returning to the code, but see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.